I don't have to pull over because I'll get pulled over if I drive for it.
Get on 20 and go west. Get right over the border and watch what happens. Yeah, it ain't just about him being from South Carolina. It's a culture and it's a mindset. And these people are everywhere in this country. And flags have nothing to do with it. I know it may make some people feel a little bit better today, but I called it what it is yesterday. It's a one-off victory. That's all it is. It's like somebody having a champagne shower in basketball after winning the first game of the season. You know what I mean? How ridiculous that would look. It's the same feeling I get about this. This man, and then at the end, I don't know if you guys heard at the end how he tried to like he was about to say something else stupid, and then the best thing he could do is like, oh, it was just sad. Look, here it is.
It was sad. It was terrible.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, that's all. It's just upsetting. It didn't even make any sense to what he was saying before that. Look,
I don't know what the answer was, but I know it's really, really horrible for 9 people to be shot, and I understand that he reloaded his gun during the process. That's upsetting.
See, if I'm a fill in the blank,
no, I know what
I think he wants to say like that's the perfect opportunity to stop the situation.
That's just what it.
And he caught himself because you gotta see my man. By the way, that sound is courtesy of CNN. Gotta do the professional thing still.
Was that Don Lemon talking to him?
No. It was some dude just on site, right there in his face, talking to him. And that's when you hear my man say, "Hold on, let me get this straight. What are you saying right now?" Like he had to get it clear because it's like, all right, I know we on TV and I know everyone's hearing this, but I want to make sure I'm hearing the dumb crap that's coming out of your mouth, my man. He said a bunch of church ladies and a pastor should have just tackled this man. Wow, he's shooting them dead. Like, this is the state we're at in this country, man. That I talked about the other day, these smoke screens. Why? And I talked about it exactly in these terms, too. That the people who have the higher agendas when it comes to money, yeah, they'll throw something out there like a flag issue so that no one starts talking about the real issue, this gun situation. And then this fool, if everybody in the church would have had a gun, yeah, maybe only 3 people would have died because, of course, that would be better. He says we wouldn't have had this many funerals because 1 is an acceptable number for some people who just left their house, to do a regular thing they do every week.
Bible study, right.
1 would have been an acceptable number, but 9, wow, that's way too many. Something has to be done. We have to arm these pastors now. I was like, N-word, are you crazy? What the? All right, let me get myself together because I'm about to cuss again, dude. I feel it brewing in the pit of my stomach. The curse words need to come out.
Go ahead, man. Last time we had to put the explicit.
Nah, because I don't want to do it in this. Like last time it was a mistake. But if I do it now, it's gonna be out of just anger and disappointment, man. Yeah. That we fall for that old banana in the tailpipe, and I say we as black people, we fall for that banana in the tailpipe crap every time. This dude is an elected official. People vote to put this dude where he is. And he feels that a bunch of church folk should have just automatically turned into Green Berets, special forces people, and just ended a hostile situation immediately.
Right.
Get out of here, man. That's just ridiculous. But today, check your Twitter feeds, everybody. Check your Instagram feeds. Yeah, you'll see these little cute pictures of, this is what happens when a white man kills people. This is what happens when a black man just says, I can't breathe. This is what happens when this happens. You don't see nothing about this fool who people have elected. Like, this is the ultimate case of victim blaming. 9 people died because no one stood up. No one took their guns to Bible study. Of course. Who doesn't know that? Effing rednecks, man. It's just, and these are the people who run the country. He's that. He's the epitome of the people who run this country. But you know what people want to talk about? Your president said the N-word. He didn't call nobody the N-word. And what we do is we miss the whole message. When he says the problem in race relations in this country is not feeling uncomfortable saying nigga walking down the street. That's not the race problem we're talking about. You feel me? It's about some kid standing on the corner being choked out by police and no one giving a damn. Yep. Some kid walking around in his own neighborhood and being hunted down like an animal and shot dead in the street. See, that's why I get so pissed off about that Jason Whitlock stuff when he starts making these big soliloquies about the N-word, because you got to understand, back in the 50s when brothers was getting lynched, that was probably the last word they heard. So who gives a damn what the word was? Because I guarantee you, at any given time, if you said, hey, N-word, would you like for me to just continue calling you the N-word as opposed to hanging on that tree? He'd be like, hell yeah, call me what you want to, sir. Just let me down. The word has that word has nothing to do with anything. It's a word. The power behind it is what you give it. Some white boy says the N-word, you run up and you kick his ass, you go to jail. Yeah, who really lost? I don't know about you. I got bills to pay. I got people who depend on me. I can't be in nobody's jail. Not for no words that came out of somebody's mouth. That's ridiculous. But again, you guys want to keep falling for the okie doke? Have at it. I'm out. Like, I'm never on that train, because it ain't going nowhere. It's like one of those trains you get when you're a kid, just keep going around in a circle. That's what half y'all on. Nah, not me. Call me when it's time to actually move forward and go somewhere and travel and progress. Your boy I can't be down with it because it's ridiculous. The flag, like the day after this damn flag gets taken down, this dude was like, yep, but you know what would have been better than the flag coming down? Yep, if Sister Gertrude had a 9. That's what it would make. That
she couldn't handle.
Right.
Then she get to shooting it and end up shooting the pastor.
Right. Everybody gets killed then. It's like, it's so foolish, man.
Oh, like the pastor's supposed to pull out like a semi-automatic from up under the pulpit or from up under the table that he was in there.
Yeah. How about crazy redneck racists don't get gifted guns for their 21st birthday? People who are already mentally unstable. How about we start there before we start blaming the people who are going to get buried this week and can't defend themselves?
You know what would be a great gift for Timmy? What? You know what? I'm going to get him a 45. I think that would be such a great, because you know what? I think Timmy know what to do with a 45. I think he's pretty responsible. Let's give him a 45.
Nobody put that much thought into it. Nobody put no thought about no responsibility into it. It was like, yeah, let's just do it because our necks are as red as anything. This is what we do. We put gun racks on everything.
In our family.
Yeah, it's just, and I hate to be so
he
stereotypical.
Probably got a rifle when he was 18.
And it sounds so ignorant, but it irks me, man. It just irks me. Just the faults of the people on both sides of issues like this.
But you know what was crazy? Though? Like, for real, what tripped, and this probably tripped me out more than anything, man. Like, these cats arrested this dude and then took him to Burger King. Like, what the hell was up with that?
I like that. That's a lot to do about nothing.
But I'm just saying. But that's still crazy. The fact that they were still. Dude, you just killed 9 people, no doubt about it.
No, you killed 9 black people. That's what we got to understand. We're the only ones who see it that way. People who don't look like us and have badges on their chest, a lot of them don't see it that way. Yeah, that's real. That is America's reality. That is what it is, man. So, yeah, of course, they hung out with the dude for a little while. So what?
Tell us about it. Tell us about it, Dylan.
That's good.
Did it get your blood boiling, Dylan? Did it make you say white power, Dylan?
Let's do this. Let's see here. All right, let's talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Let's do that today. The NBA board of owners, I guess. The governors. Thank you. They unanimously approved the sale of the Atlanta Hawks to the group headed up by Mr. Rassler. No, it's Wrestler. But
wrestling. Yeah.
I thought it was Wrestler. Ressler.
No, wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wrestler. Yeah. Wrestler.
You always do that to me. You be like, no, come on, man. Sometimes I do know what I'm talking about. Wrestler. Wrestler.
Tony Wrestler. Yeah.
Grant Hill's a part of that group too, a minority part of that group, but he is the name that a lot of us know more so than Mr. Wrestler. And also they debuted, the Atlanta Hawks did, brand new uniforms. I guess I'll ask the 2 Atlanta Hawks fans that are present right now, Mark Cooper, he's in our chat room. By the way, you guys can get in there too by downloading the Spreaker app, following Sports Kings Live, and then clicking the little thought bubble. I hope I'm telling people that the right way, Rob. Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Click the little thought bubble, and then you guys can get in on the conversation as well. Or just follow us on Twitter Instagram and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. You can catch the link to the spot where you can sign up at. All right, but so what do you guys think about the new uniforms?
Well,
Do you have a picture of them in front of you so you can describe them to the people who haven't seen them?
I mean, I got them right here on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, because
I got them right here.
I don't know what the article is. I've had a hard time this week locating articles. Like, I'm not putting them in the right order.
Because you have so much stuff opened up, man. You go through so much material every day. That's really what it is.
But I used to put them in a better order, though. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So let's start with the one that I like. The one that I like, and and Cooper said that's the one he likes too. The one I like is the gray one. What they call the Georgia Granite. Georgia Granite gray is what I heard them describe the color as, and that's the one that has the neon, or what they call it, let me look at my shoes. What they call it? Boat green, and it has the boat green number with the red trim around it, and then Atlanta is in red with the boat green trim. The shorts are, like I said, a granite color gray with this texturized pattern on it. Now, that's the one I like. Now, the red one is kind of different. It says ATL across the front. The A is a little different. It's not the same A from the ATL jerseys that the Hawks currently have currently worn, or most recently worn. But it features the same Vote green numbers with the black trim, and all of these. Well, let's see, the granite and the red uniforms both have the Pac-Man on the side, and green and black. Green and black is the color on that, and then you have the white uniforms. I would say Atlanta. It also has the white. Both green is a new part of I guess the Atlanta Hawks color scheme.
Which subsequently the white man is wearing the white as well. Go ahead.
Yes, Cal Korver. Yes, but it's pretty much the same thing. The white. I mean, and I guess I don't know. I'll say this. I know that, and a lot of folks might not know, but it wasn't both green back in the day, but it was more like a lime green that was a part of the Atlanta Hawks color scheme back in the day. I think you have the hat. I know I have the what was it? The 70s hat, the 71, 72.
I don't know. I just call it Pistol Pete.
Yeah, right. So green. So it's not like the Hawks didn't have green as a part of the color scheme. And this is the new thing. The young folks, like this. And as soon as I saw this, I thought about you when I saw the shoes.
You talking about young folks? I'm an old folk.
No, but I thought about you because I know, as our former coworker said, I know how y'all color. What'd she say? Oh, I know how you love your colors. You love your colors.
Who said that? Who said that?
Wendy. Wendy. Oh. You remember that day we were eating dinner upstairs?
Oh, and I
and you had on like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, go ahead. We'll keep it moving.
Yeah, but like I said, it's different.
And I heard they're going to interchange them too. I heard somebody talk about interchanging the jerseys, like some Oregon type stuff.
No, that's the part that I don't really know how it's going to look when you start interchanging them, because none of these look like they go with each other.
I mean, you don't have the red top with the white bottoms, you know what I mean? Or the white bottoms with the red top.
Yeah, but see, football and basketball are completely different, man.
Thank you, Captain.
Completely different. Yeah, shut up. But of course, the Pac-Man, the Pac-Man is the featured primary logo on these uniforms, and for what it's worth, I mean, Steve Koonin is living up to what he said.
We've agreed to call him Mr. Koonin. We've agreed to call him Mr. Koonin.
Yeah. I mean, but see, and that's who that's still, like I said, geared toward the younger people, because the younger people into those like colors, the bright colors with the boat green and stuff. But my thing is, at some point, I would love for the Hawks to be able to find their true identity. Because I actually pulled up like Atlanta Hawks uniforms today after they released them, just to look at all the old uniforms. And it's like, dude, Atlanta has changed uniforms like maybe every 5 or 6 years. Like, they've changed something. Like after the Pac-Man, like they went through a plethora of uniform designs. And and it's like, for me, I'm like, it's cool, but you got to find your identity. Like you don't really see the Lakers like changing up a whole lot.
You know what I